Let's talk about the Mega Backdoor Roth 401K. This is a spectacular provision available within 401K plans for great companies like Microsoft, Facebook, Google, Boeing, Salesforce, Snapchat, VMware, Amazon, and many, many others. So stay tuned in this video. We're going to learn a little bit more about what the Mega Backdoor Roth 401K conversion is, what you need to do, and why you should potentially take advantage of this unbelievable benefit within your 401K if you do have this within your 401K. So stay tuned. We're getting started right now. Okay, so first off, what is the Mega Backdoor Roth 401K? And why should you look to take advantage of it? Maybe you've heard about this before, but might be confused about what it is, how it works, etc. The benefit, it's also sometimes known as the Mega Backdoor Roth Conversion, and it literally can allow employees working at companies where this is offered the opportunity to save literally tens of thousands of dollars more per year into a Roth, which is really, really spectacular. Now, one thing you have to know is if your employee really allows this within the 401k plan, and there's two things that are required of your 401k plan. First, you have to be able to make after-tax contributions to the 401k. And then secondly, the plan must allow in-service distributions or in-plan conversions. It's really, really important. And that's really how this whole thing comes together and how this works. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. Let's crunch a few numbers here. So if you're under 50 in 2020, you can contribute $19,500 to your 401k on an annual basis. If you're over 50, you can put in an extra $6,500 for a total of $26,000. Both of these numbers have increased by $500 since 2019. And then the odds are that your employer will also hopefully provide you with some sort of a 401k match. So in this example, to make the math easy on me, I'm just going to say that your employer puts in $5,500 into your 401k for a total employee and employer contribution of exactly $25,000. That is assuming that you're maxing out your 401k and you're under 50 years old. Now, what you might not know, though, is that the federal limit in 2020 for total dollars going into a 401k, that is what your employer contributes and what you contribute combined, is $57,000 or $63,500 if you are over 50. So again, going back to our example, this means that there's a difference of $32,000 between this IRS limit up here of $57,000 and then what me and my employer have put in of $25,000. And so this is where some of the interesting stuff comes into play when it comes to this Mega Backdoor Roth conversion. This is really what allows this to take place. Really and truly, it's the whole crux of the entire strategy. So listen up. Turn up your volume if you need to. If you're in a car, pull over. This is truly the important stuff. You got to pay attention to this, okay? You're listening? Okay, we're good. You're listening? Okay, great. Okay, so companies that allow the Mega Backdoor Roth conversion are going to let you make an additional after-tax contribution to your 401k. And the amount that they're going to let you put in, it's going to be different for every company. So some companies are going to say, well, there's a $32,000 difference between what we put in, you put in, and this limit. We're going to let you put in the entire $32,000. Whereas other companies will only let you put in a certain percentage of your salary. So maybe 10% of your salary towards this after-tax bucket. And then other companies still will say you can put in a specific amount each year to the after-tax part of your 401k, whether it's $15,000, $20,000. We see different things in different plans. And once that after-tax contribution is made, as soon as is allowable, as soon as your 401k plan will let you, you're going to want to convert those dollars to Roth. Now, some plans will let you do this automatically. For some, it'll be a more manual process. You might have to make a phone call or two, but really, really important. So let's think about this for a second. I, Lars, can contribute $6,000 to a Roth on an annual basis outside of my 401k. But if you work for a company that allows the Mega Backdoor Roth conversion, then you might be able to contribute over 4 times as much as I can to Roth on an annual basis just by utilizing this feature within your 401k. This is an unbelievable benefit. It's something that wasn't even allowed within 401k plans until just a couple of years ago, but some rules have changed. We're seeing more and more companies start to offer this within the plan for good reason. It is an incredible benefit. Okay, so it has a cool name, the Mega Backdoor Roth Conversion, but Why is this actually so important? How does this actually benefit you in the long run? If you're saving money above and beyond your 401k, you're probably saving it into a taxable account. This might be an individual account, a joint account, a community property account, etc. There's a lot of different names for these. Well, within your taxable account, there are investments, and those investments are probably going to kick off interest income and dividends and capital gains, all of which is taxable each and every year. And so over the long run, there can be a pretty substantial tax drag on performance, especially when you think about this getting compounded year after year. Within a Roth, on the other hand, those exact same interest, dividends, capital gains, that's all tax-free, and it's tax-free forever. So it's going to grow tax-free, and then it's going to come out of the account tax-free as well. So if you do this each and every year, all of a sudden you've got a really nice nest egg of tax-free dollars built up in your portfolio, which gives you a ton of flexibility down the road to manage these distributions in retirement. You don't necessarily have to take all your money out of IRAs where income is going to be taxable, or you don't necessarily have to take all of your money out of brokerage accounts or taxable accounts, which at that point might have some pretty substantial underlying capital gains that you would have to pay taxes on. And so if you plan correctly, and this is something that we do with each one of our clients, you can save even more money from a tax standpoint down the road and today. So it's an incredible benefit to be able to pour so much money into these Roth types of accounts. So how do you get started? My name is Lars Phillips. I'm a lead advisor and partner here at Avier Wealth Advisors. Feel free, hit me up on LinkedIn. I'm really easy to find. There's frankly not a lot of Lars Phillipses out there. I tend to post a lot of content related to the Mega Backdoor Roth Conversion and other employee benefits that we see people not taking as much advantage of as they should. So feel free, find me on LinkedIn, or if you just want to be my friend on LinkedIn, that works too. Anyway, cheers.